Thank you for logging on to the Voice Sports Network for this broadcast of high school sports. We encourage you to go to the games and support your area teams. We know you have a choice, and thank you for choosing us. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of the sponsors you hear throughout the game. We encourage you to visit their businesses and use their service as often as possible. Be sure to tell them thanks for their support. Now, sit back and enjoy the game, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
All right, folks, good evening. Steve Roberts here in Leo, Indiana, calling the game for the VoiceSportsNetwork.com and AllenCountyVoice.com. Bring you live action here, again, from the Den in Leo, Indiana, where the home Leo Lions are hosting the Bishop Dwenger Saints, an Allen County matchup in town for this evening. And we are about to get things underway as the school songs are being played. The Bishop Dwenger song just got over. Here's the roar of the Lions band striking it up for the Leo Lions. Leo comes in at 14-6 under Coach Kerry Cogdell, who has 198 wins and 154 losses in his 14th season at the helm for the Lions, facing a pretty up and down Bishop Dwenger team as of this year, only 9 wins versus the 10 losses. And Coach Matt Kostoff, is 236 wins and 186 losses in his 19th season at the helm of the Bishop Dwenger Saints. And before too long, we are going to go live to the national anthem and get the camera focused up top. And we will have that audio in the background as played by the high school band from Leo. But before we do that, we're going to pay a couple of bills and get the commercials started here on the VoiceSportsNetwork.com. And be right back.
You know that at L&S Alignment, they know auto repair from A to Z, but even this fact isn't enough to convince everyone of the superior service you'll receive. So just to let you know, they know their ABCs about auto repair, not only frontwards, but backwards. Don't believe us? Well, then here we go. Z.
Zoom or zip on in with your car, truck, or RV, domestic or foreign.
Y.
You get the best advice and service.
X.
Extremely knowledgeable about your vehicle.
W.
Water pump.
V.
Vibration damper. Cars have those?
Told you, they've got all parts for all vehicles. U.
Universal joints.
T.
Thermostats.
S.
Suspension.
R.
Radiators.
Q.
Quick service.
P.
Pistons.
O.
Oil pumps.
N.
Nose panels.
Nose panels.
Gesundheit.
M.
Mufflers.
L.
Linkage.
K.
Knee assembly.
J.
Jounce brackets.
Jounce brackets.
Hey, you asked.
I.
Ignitions.
H.
Hydraulic hoses.
G.
Gear assembly.
F.
Filters.
E.
Exhaust system.
D.
Drive shaft.
C.
Carburetors.
B.
Batteries.
And A.
Air conditioning.
Frontwards or backwards, it's the same great service. L&S Alignment on Hartsville Road in New Haven, where quality isn't expensive, it's priceless.
Peyton's Northern, a Kroger company, is now hiring. At Peyton's, you'll get a job with career advancement opportunities, employee discounts, and educational assistance. A successful applicant will need to be 18 years of age, have the ability to work weekends, holidays, and overtime, can operate motorized equipment, complete strength and endurance testing, pass a pre-employment and background screens, work 10-hour shifts, and lift 55 pounds. At Peyton's, we offer matching 401k retirement savings, paid incentive days, personal and vacation days. To apply for this opportunity online at jobs.kroger.com. Click on Logistics and Distribution Jobs and search for Bluffton. For questions, call Peyton Staffing Center at 260-827-2108 or 2109. That's jobs.kroger.com.
You know that at L&S Alignment, they know auto repair from A to Z, but even this fact isn't enough to convince everyone of the superior service you'll receive. So just to let you know, they know their ABCs about auto repair, not only frontwards, but backwards. Don't believe us? Well, then here we go. Z.
Zoom or zip on in with your car, truck, or RV, domestic or foreign.
Y.
You get the best advice and service.
X.
Extremely knowledgeable about your vehicle.
W.
Water pump.
V.
Vibration damper. Cars have those?
Told you, they've got all parts for all vehicles. U.
Universal joints.
T.
Thermostats.
S.
suspension,
R,
radiators,
Q,
quick service,
P,
pistons,
O,
oil pumps,
N,
nose panels,
nose panels,
gasoon tank,
M,
mufflers,
L,
linkage,
K,
knee assembly,
J,
jounce brackets,
jounce brackets,
A, U.S.,
I,
ignitions,
H,
hydraulic hoses,
G,
gear assembly,
F,
filters,
E,
exhaust systems,
D,
drive shaft,
C,
carburetors,
B,
batteries,
and A.
air conditioning.
Frontwards or backwards, it's the same great service. L&S Alignment on Hartsville Road in New Haven, where quality isn't expensive, it's priceless.
All right, folks, welcome back again. Leo High School basketball on the VoiceSportsNetwork.com, taking on the Bishop Dwenger Saints. And we are nearly ready for the national anthem played by the Leo High School band. I'm going to cut it off and go to the band. All right, here we go. That never gets old. It's nice when we can actually have the band play it live so we can present it to you. That is the national anthem, Stars and Stripes, Star Spangled Banner, that is. Unfortunately, if it is a recording, we don't have the high school band here led by Bob Myers. We cannot play a recording over this due to copyright infringements and stuff like that and things, because we do rebroadcast on YouTube as well. So if you are joining me live right now, greatly appreciate it, and all the sponsors as well. If you're watching on the rebroadcast, easy for me to say, on YouTube, greatly appreciate that as well. So whether you're watching it tonight, Wednesday, on Happy Valentine's Day, again, or later, thanks for joining me where we have the Bishop Dwenger Saints in town, Leo, Indiana, against the Leo Lions. And going to get the starting lineups, for the Bishop Dwenger Saints. Number 4, a 5'11 junior, Matt Kochansky. Number 5, Dane Houlihan is he's a 6-foot senior, not anything only. Number 22, Hayden Smithy is a 6'5 junior, got the height underneath. And speaking of height, he's joined up by number 25, Lucas Lehrman, is a 6'9" senior, as well as John Henry Reif, number 32 in the lineup for the Saints, a 6'4" senior. Starting lineup for the home Leo Lions. Number 12, senior Jeremy Davison, 6'1" guard. Number 25, Lane Reed's also a senior. He's 6'4". He's going to be banging down below, as usual for Lane Reed. Number 35 is Luke Stoller, who is also a senior. He's 6'4". So a few seniors, along with another senior, Jacob Kuhan. Number 45 is 6'1" senior. And number 44, Blake Davison. He is a freshman, and he can shoot the rock, just like his brother, Jeremy Davison. Number 44, Blake Davison. The tip goes from Lehrman out to Reith, and this is Kochansky. Off the side to Smithy. Smithy's going to hoist up a 3 off the mark. Rebound by the big 6'9", and that is mishandled, and Blake Davison has the ball for the Lions, and the Lions are the first possession of their evening. Leo likes to work the ball around the outside, wait for some cutters, or just a drive and hang. Here's a cross-court kick over to Jeremy Davison for 3, and he got it. A good start for the Leo Lions as Davison gets off the first shot of the night and connects. And updating the scoreboard, brought to you by the University of St. Francis. A pass underneath by Lehrman. That was kind of bobble around. Houlihan came up with it and puts one down for the Saints. But again, the scoreboard brought to you by the University of St. Francis. Here's Blake Davison over in the corner. Back to Kuhan. Kicks over to Davison. Cross-court pass. A lot of good ball movement from Leo. Except for that pass by Stoller over to Kuhan. I think that hit the line, and the Saints are going to have the ball. Early first quarter action, 6:45 left to go. Shot was on the way that time by Reith. No good. JD up the court over to Stoller. Here's Blake Davison. He's going to reset for the Lions. Davison to Davison for three, and that one's a little bit long. Rebound fought for. A nice rebound behind the back pass by Stoller, but it was already out of bounds, and the Saints are going to take over with 6:04 here in the first quarter. Again, I want to thank all the sponsors that you're going to hear tonight from to help bring us the broadcast. It's Indiana Physical Therapy, Grable Insurance, L&S Alignment. Free ball on the way by Houlihan. Off the mark. Rebound. A little bit of a scrum. Lehrman comes up with it. Able to get the shot off, and he is fouled. And that's going to go on Lane Reed, his first and the first foul of the game. So a pretty clean couple of minutes so far for both teams. Again, the other sponsors, Marco's Pizza, University of St. Francis, and Peyton's Northern there in Bluffton. And Lehrman connects, tying up the ball game. 3 apiece. Again, Lehrman, 6'9", and a senior. A lot of length. And connects. A good free throw stroke out of Lehrman. Inbound Davison bounces off his own leg. Over to Blake Davison out top. Swing pass around to Kuhan. Kuhan looking for something. He's going to think about driving. Over to Blake Davison on the wing. Quick three. Got the shooter's roll. And a couple of three-pointers. One from Jeremy Davison, one from Blake Davison. The game is back to it's up to 6-4. 5-10 and counting here in the first quarter of action. And that pass was stubbled away there by Jeremy Davison. He gets it back on the wing and turns the ball over to Kochanski. Kochanski now is driving. He kicks it over on the wing, on the fast break there to Smithy. Smithy connects for 2. So nice defense on both sides of the ball. Bishop Dwenger able to come away with it and connect on the layup. Here's Davison on the outside. Quick jab step, goes to the baseline. And he was hung up, and no foul called, no jump ball called, no travel, nothing called. So I guess when there's no foul, no jump ball, no travel, you just do it all over. They're going to get a foul called on Lehrman, though. A little bit of mismatch there on Davison. His first, the team's first, only the second foul of the game. And we're almost halfway through the first quarter. There's 4.5 minutes left. Blake Davison over to Jeremy. Swing pass to Lane Reed. Lane likes to take these outside shots sometimes, but he can also drive. That's one thing about Leo. They'll take the outside shots if you give it to them, but they also like to dribble drive and get that penetration and potentially a kick out again where it leaves a wide open shot, as we see right there from Stoller. Out to Jeremy Davison. Davison, a deadly fast first move. Lane Reed takes the drive step to the left, and he scores. Lane Reed gets himself in on the action, so. Kachansky to Houlihan. Underneath. A quick bump. They're going to call late on that, and his mouth is dropped wide open, asking, hey, I didn't touch him. Kind of what he's saying there. Nonetheless, that's going to be Reith going to the line for a couple. He is a 6'4" senior, John Henry Reith. At the line for the first of two. He had that one just a bit offsides, or off the line, rather. Offsides is football. Just wishing football was back, folks. Not sure about you guys. It was nice to see the Eagles get a win. Old Nick Foles and the gang. Even as a diehard Michigan fan, I don't really mind a whole lot when Brady wins or loses. But, I mean, of course, I like to see that. Pretty much established he's already the greatest of all time. You can dispute that, of course. So that's a feather in the cap of Michigan. Nonetheless, they're playing basketball here in Leo. Thanks for joining me, Steve Roberts, AllenCountyVoice.com, and the VoiceSportsNetwork.com. Here's Davison to Davison in the corner looking for. He decided to take the baseline, stops, dribbles back over to Stoller across court. Stoller goes baseline, looking back to Davison cross court, and he banks down a three. Boom. So 7-11. And not the convenience store is the score thus far. Here's Kachansky, a kick out to that's not Lehrman. Who is that? That's 22. That's Smithy. Off the mark. Rebound bobbled around. Lehrman off the board. And that was gathered up by John Henry Reith, and Reith couldn't connect, but he was hacked in the act. That's going to go on Jeremy Davison, Leo's third of the quarter. Just 2:36 left to go here in the first quarter of action. And now Reith is 2 of 3 from the line. It's 8-11 in favor of Leo. As you can see in the scoreboard, brought to you by the University of St. Francis. Known for quality academic options and dedicated professors, you'll discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. See what USF can do for you. Visit sf.edu on the interwebs. That's sf.edu. Blake Davison, 3-ball on the way. Reith with the rebound. Now in is Brendan Lytle, number 14 for the Saints. Also David McComb, number 3, with the ball right now. Reith at the free throw line, the elbow. He knocks one down. A little bit of a zoom out there on the camera. Sorry about that, folks. Stoller left one short, rebound. All the way up to Lehrman, and that was nicely defended by Stoller. Sorry about that, folks. Distracted for a brief second. Back in the action. Stoller out top for Leo. Over to Davison. He'll look to drive this one probably, and he does. Up against 3, and he is fouled. A nice take to the hoop. It's one of the things we've seen time and time again. Jeremy Davison, the ability to take it to the rack almost at will, and he can hang and hit most of the time, and if he's not, he's usually fouled and pretty deadly at the free throw line. So JD at the line for a couple. And first one's a bit long. There I go, jinxing him. And Lehrman comes out, and back in is Reith. And Davis knocks down the second one. Just a 1-point advantage. Got 1:07 left here in the first quarter, folks. Kochanski far side, back to Lytle. Lytle's going to hoist one off the mark, no good. Rebound, Kuhan. Nice pull down here. Stoller looking to kick it up for Leo. Couple of substitutions. Actually, just one. Parker James is in for Leo. Davison, little stop and go, dribble, drive, up and under. It's good! Got him with the baseline crossover, and he's able to hang and hit with a little, again, an up and under, kind of a reverse shot at the layup land. And he knocks it down. Just 22 seconds left. A quick pop by Kochanski. Off the mark, rebound by Parker James. And with 14 seconds, this is where Jeremy Davison likes to camp out right about here at the line. Wind it down to about 7 seconds, which is now. And take a shot. He's going to dribble, drive, see what he has. He hangs, and he hits. And that's the end of the quarter. That shot, if it goes, is not going to count. A 16-11 ball game. Nicely done that time by Jeremy Davison, and he has 11 of the 16 points for the Leo Lions. And we'll be back after a brief moment from Peyton's Northern.
Peyton's Northern, a Kroger company, is now hiring. At Peyton's, you'll get a job with career advancement opportunities, employee discounts, and educational assistance. A successful applicant will need to be 18 years of age, have the ability to work weekends, holidays, and overtime, can operate motorized equipment, complete strength and endurance testing, pass a pre-employment and background screens, work 10-hour shifts, and lift 55 pounds. At Peyton's, we offer matching 401k retirement savings, paid incentive days, personal and vacation days. To apply for this opportunity online at jobs.kroger.com. Click on Logistics and Distribution Jobs and search for Bluffton. For questions, call Peyton Staffing Center at 260-827-2108 or 2109. That's jobs.kroger.com.
Back at it, second quarter. Going to change the scoreboard to read number 2. As far as the quarters are concerned, on the University of St. Francis scoreboard, here's Stoller out top for the Lions, being guarded by Reith. Little handoff to Davison, bobbled, back out top. Underneath to Parker James, and he was slapped. What? Or was he? Okay, well, Bishop Dwenger ball then. 7.5 minutes left in the second quarter, just starting things. Again, thanks for joining, folks. Steve Roberts, an alley-oop attempt. That time from Lytle to Smithy, and Smithy at 6'5" can probably get up there and put one down, but the pass was all for naught, if you will. Jeremy Davison this time outside, looking to create some space. Back over to Davison, hangs, quick little teardrop off the mark, no good. Rebound that time by Houlihan, and he's going to press for Dwenger. Underneath to Reith, a nice move by Reith underneath, weaving through a few defenders. And it's a 16-13 ball game. As John Henry Reith, he's now got 7 of the 13 points, going for 8 out of the 14, and he is on the money for the free throw. Nice job. It's a 2-point ball game. So both teams playing pretty well so far here in the early going. Dwenger showing a full court trap. And a foul that time. It's going to be on number 14. That's Brendan Lytle. So 3 fouls on the Saints. And Blake Davidson's going to bring it up for the Lions. Here's Jeremy in space, getting them to move and kicking it out. And they're going to call a foul underneath that time, and that's going to be on number 5, Dane Houlihan. Just his first, team's 4th. So 4 fouls by 4 different players for the Saints. 6:20 left here in the first quarter. Kuhan back to Davison around. Back to Davison underneath to Carter James. Back to Blake Davison. He's going to take a 3, and that was almost off the mark. Carter James got pushed in the back by Lytle. No call. His hands back real quick, and the missed shot is going to come back down. And here's Lytle for 3, and that's off the mark. And the rebound couldn't be handled that time by Dane Houlihan, and Leo's going to get the ball back. And the pass from Jeremy Davison was stolen that time. Nice job by Lucas Lehrman. And he's going to tie the ball game up as he goes coast to coast after the steal. So the full court press that time is paying off there as Matt Kostoff puts it in place for the Bishop Dwenger Saints. And again, it worked out that time. Tie ball game. 5:22 left in the second quarter. Davison inbounds to Stollers. Stollers going to look to get it back to him, and there it is. This Jeremy Davison, far side of the court. He's going to stop and pop a 3. It looks good, and it is. (19-16), big shot that time by Jeremy Davison. He has 14 of the 19 first half points so far for the Leo Lions. 3 ball off the mark that time. Lehrman pulls down the big rebound. The shot was off the mark by Smithy. And all 6'9" of Lucas Lehrman went up top to get the board, and he was fouled that time. And that was on Parker James, going to be his second, the team's 5th. Lehrman knocks down the first one. Checking out of the ball game is number 14, Brendan Lytle. Coming back in looks like Kachansky. Second free throw on the way. Again, a smooth shot there by the big man. He's got 6. And Stoller has it over to Kuhan. Cross side, back a kick out to Blake Davison for 3. Off the mark, rebound by Kuhan, back outside. And this is what Leo likes to do. They found a quick basically touch pass in the corner and a wide open shot, and they were able to get the rebound. Stoller's going to put that one up, and he got it. Oops. 22-18 is the score, and we got a timeout by Coach Matt Kostoff. And we'll be back after a brief moment from Indiana PT.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctors, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy, and IPT accepts all insurance coverage. With extended hours, we are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offer same-day appointments. We have 17 conveniently located clinics with 7 in Fort Wayne and 1 each in Angola, Auburn, Bluffton, Columbia City, Goshen, Huntington, Kendallville, New Haven, and Warsaw. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. We will get you back to work, play, and life. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
We'll let the rest of that commercial play out. Thank you, Indiana Physical Therapy. We're back, 3:58 left. 22-18 is the score after a timeout from Dwenger to hopefully stop the bleeding. Here's Kachansky. Over to Smithy. Kachansky, runner in the lane, left it a little bit short, and a nice rebound that time by John Henry Reif. And he puts Dwenger a little bit closer to cut the 4-point lead in half, at 22-20. Davison working through a double team. Here's Stoller. Blake Davison. Here's Jacob Kuhan. He is double teamed again. Dwenger putting the screws to him. Here's Stoller. A kick out to Davison. And Jeremy Davison and Luke Stoller just going to play a little back and forth. Over to Blake Davison, back to Jeremy Davison. And the camera likes to pan out by itself. Sorry about that. Or zoom out, rather. Hard to keep up with the keep away, if you will. Little fake, got to move. Here's Jeremy Davison trying to dribble through the double team. Passes over to Stoller. Stoller back. We got 2:15 left. Cross-court pass back to Stoller. And they're going to get a foul called on the ground. And now Stoller with it. He's going to drive again. Shot fake out to Kuhan. Kuhan's going to drive around. A little bit of body. No call out to Stoller. 22-20, a minute 54. So this possession has taken well over a minute and has just been dribbled around and passing for the Lions. Getting through the defense of the Saints. Oh, got a mismatch here. The Lehrman is on Blake Davison. 5'10 versus 6'9. That was a bit of a matchup there. Stoller, Parker James, Blake Davison. Here's a wide open three, and that's off the mark. That's a shot he usually hits. Not this time. It's Kachansky. And a three by Smithy. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by Jeremy Davison coming back the other way. Davison holds things up. Maybe look just a little quick stop and go for the drive, but doesn't. Got a minute and 3 left. Looks for some space. A quick pass, a little give and go underneath to Parker James. Not a give and go, it's a little screen and roll, sorry. Get my basketball terms mixed up. Stoller for 3. You got it! A nice hit on the outside from Stoller. He's got himself a couple of 3 balls for 6 points. Second leading scorer for the Lions. He and Jeremy Davison combined for 20 of the 25 points so far. Kachansky around the pick screen, a pick, whatever you call it, pick screen. Off the mark, no good, and the ball, after being knocked out by the Bishop Dwenger Saints, it's going to go back to Leo. 25 seconds, we're going to see Jeremy Davison get across the half-court line. So back over to Davison, he's probably going to hold it. 10 seconds. And that was kind of bobbled as the pass was a little bit high, hard to handle, and it looked like Dane Houlihan got his hand in there. He got 3 seconds. Here's Jeremy Davison for 3. In and out at the buzzer. Halftime score, 25-20. Favor of the Leo Lions. Going to play a bunch of commercials that you've heard already, and you can thank the sponsors when you hear them for helping put on the broadcast at AllenCountyVoice.com and VoiceSportsNetwork.com. And going to adjust the scoreboard, brought to you by the University of St. Francis. To halftime, again, where our score is Leo 25, Bishop Dwenger Saints 20. AllenCountyVoice.com, VoiceSportsNetwork.com.
You know that at L&S Alignment, they know auto repair from A to Z, but even this fact isn't enough to convince everyone of the superior service you'll receive. So just to let you know, they know their ABCs about auto repair, not only frontwards, but backwards. Don't believe us? Well, then here we go. Z.
Zoom or zip on in with your car, truck, or RV, domestic or foreign.
Y.
You get the best advice and service.
X.
Extremely knowledgeable about your vehicle.
W.
Water pumps.
V.
Vibration damper. Cars have those?
Told you, they've got all parts for all vehicles. U.
Universal joints.
T.
Thermostats.
S.
Suspension.
R.
Radiators.
Q.
Quick service.
P.
Pistons.
O.
Oil pumps.
N.
Nose panels.
Nose panels.
Zoom tank.
M.
Mufflers.
L.
Linkage.
K.
Knee assembly.
J.
Jounce brackets.
Jounce brackets.
Hey, you asked.
I.
Ignitions.
H.
Hydraulic hoses.
G.
Gear assembly.
F.
Filters.
E.
Exhaust systems.
D.
Drive shaft.
C.
Carburetors.
B.
Batteries.
And A.
Air conditioning.
Frontwards or backwards, it's the same great service. L&S Alignment on Hartsville Road in New Haven, where quality isn't expensive, it's priceless.
What will you find at Marco's Pizza in Leo? Dough made fresh every day, along with sauces and blended cheeses that are the foundation for robust meats and the freshest vegetables for authentic Italian pizza you can taste. Marco's Pizza, locally owned and operated for 12 years. They offer dine-in, delivery, or carry-out. But not only for pizza, they have subs, wings, salads, and more. Call 627-2227 or order online at marcos.com. That's 627-2227. Marco's Pizza in Leo. Authentic Italian pizza you can taste. At Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best. Visit online at grableinsurance.com or stop by the office on Pony Express Run, next door to the Leo Post Office, and talk to any of the friendly agents that would be happy to help you. Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of high school athletics.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Indiana. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
At Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best. Visit online at grableinsurance.com or stop by the office on Pony Express Run, next door to the Leo Post Office, and talk to any of the friendly agents that would be happy to help you. Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of high school athletics.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Indiana. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctors, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy, and IPT accepts all insurance coverage. With extended hours, we are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offer same-day appointments. We have 17 conveniently located clinics with 7 in Fort Wayne and 1 each in Angola, Auburn, Bluffton, Columbia City, Goshen, Huntington, Kendallville, New Haven, and Warsaw. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. We will get you back to work, play, and life. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
You know that at L&S Alignment, they know auto repair from A to Z, but even this fact isn't enough to convince everyone of the superior service you'll receive. So just to let you know, they know their ABCs about auto repair, not only frontwards, but backwards. Don't believe us? Well, then here we go. Z.
Zoom or zip on in with your car, truck, or RV, domestic or foreign.
Y.
You get the best advice and service.
X.
Extremely knowledgeable about your vehicle.
W.
Water pumps.
V.
Vibration damper. Cars have those?
Told you, they've got all parts for all vehicles. U.
Universal joints.
T.
Thermostats.
S.
Suspension.
R.
Radiators.
Q.
Quick service.
P.
Pistons.
O.
Oil pumps.
N.
Nose panels.
Nose panels.
Zoom time.
M.
Mufflers.
L.
Linkage.
K.
Knee assembly.
J.
Jounce brackets.
Jounce brackets.
AUS.
I.
Ignitions.
H.
Hydraulic hoses.
G.
Gear assembly.
F.
Filters.
E.
Exhaust systems.
D.
Drive shafts.
C.
Carburetors.
B.
Batteries.
And A.
Air conditioning.
Frontwards or backwards, it's the same great service. L&S Alignment on Hartsville Road in New Haven, where quality isn't expensive, it's priceless.
Okay, folks, welcome back to Leo, Indiana. Nice night out, if I'm honest. See that? Live from Leo High School, Leo, Indiana. Steve Roberts, VoiceSportsNetwork.com and AllenCountyVoice.com. Halftime score, once again, Leo 25, Bishop Dwenger 20. Leading scorer for Dwenger, John Henry Wright. He's 3 out of 4 overall, 9 points, a couple of offensive boards and a defense. He got 3 boards, 9 points and 3 boards. Good, solid first half for him. Lucas Lehrman, 6 points. He's hit 4 for 4 from free throw land and 1 out of 2 on the floor. Also has 6 rebounds, including 4 offensive rebounds. So Lehrman's job on the offensive boards has done a pretty good job of keeping Dwenger in the game. Dwenger not shooting the greatest so far. Just 31%, 6 out of 19 overall. And they're 8 of 9 from the line. So their ability to get to the line, I think Leo had 5 or 6 fouls. I couldn't tell you. 5 fouls in the first half. They hit 8 out of 9 free throws. And Leo only 1 for 2. So Leo not getting to the line a whole lot, but they're 6 out of 13. So 18 of the 25 first half points are by way of three-pointer for the Lions, and they're shooting 47% overall from the field, led by none other than Jeremy Davison. It's a line we often read quite a bit, and a quiet night from Lane Reed, that is, only 2 points. Jeremy Davison, 5 out of 8 total, 3 out of 4 from three-point lane, a couple out of 4 from 2, and he's got 14 points. And 3 boards here in the first half, to go along with a couple of assists as well. Luke Stoller, number 35, has hit a couple of 3 balls, and he is second in command as far as points go with 6. Blake Davison has a 3-pointer. He shot the ball poorly for him, and, well, for anybody. 1 out of 6 first half percentage, only 16%, give or take, for Blake Davison, the young freshman. But just like his older brother, they are shooters. So when they get the ball, they're going to keep shooting. And once they hit one, it seems like the rest of them just kind of start falling into place, and they can get hot in a second. And that's one thing that helps Leo overcome deficits or obviously extend leads. So the other field goal for the Leo Lions in the first half, again, Lane Reed, 1 for 1. So haven't got a whole lot of action underneath by way of Reed. When they do, he does put points up in a hurry. Likes to get to the line for the old-fashioned three-pointer. But as of right now, pretty quiet half for Mr. Reed. Nonetheless, Leo's got the lead, which is a good thing if you're a Lions fan. And we're going to say we'll be right back after a brief message from Marcos.
What will you find at Marco's Pizza in Leo? Dough made fresh every day, along with sauces and blended cheeses that are the foundation for robust meats and the freshest vegetables for authentic Italian pizza you can taste. Marco's Pizza, locally owned and operated for 12 years. They offer dine-in, delivery, or carry-out. But not only for pizza, they have subs, wings, salads, and more. Call 627-2227 or order online at marcos.com. That's 627-2227. Marco's Pizza in Leo. Authentic Italian pizza you can taste.
All right, folks. Welcome back. We're about to get the second half underway here from Leo, Indiana, where the visiting Bishop Dwenger Saints taking on the home Leo Lions. Happy Valentine's Day, all y'all out there. Make sure you get your special someone something special. And trying to not play too much of that particular song that was potentially copywritten. And third quarter underway. Smithy over to Kachansky. That's Hayden Smithy. Kachansky, the runner in the lane. He likes taking it up the gut there and doing the little runner nonetheless. Got one to go, and we're going to update the scoreboard. Brought to you by the University of St. Francis to 22. Lane Reed, quick pass over. Here's Stoller. Stoller's fouled in the middle, trying to adjust the camera for a better shot. That looks pretty good on this end. Here's the inbound of Stoller. Over to Blake Davison. 7:09 and counting. Davison to Jeremy Davison. Pull back a little bit. Here's Lane Reed. Reed. Kick over to Stoller, baseline. Kick back out to Reed. Reed could take that three. He's done it before and hit it. Lefty off the glass, no good. Rebound that time by Reith. Reith has a solid line as far as rebounds are concerned. Here's Lehrman. Swing back around. Kachansky, top of the key, off the mark. Tipped out by Reith. Here's Kachansky again. Over to Smithy. Smithy with the ball. Outside. Off the knee appears to be of Lane Reed, and Smithy's going to have the ball again. Kicking it over. Kachansky to Houlihan. And that double step dribble. Bucket's going to count. 24-25 is the score. A nice take, nice strong move there was by Reith, and he's at the line. The big men have a pretty smooth stroke. I keep talking about it, but they're knocking down free throws for the Saints. As the scoreboard is now tied, just under 2 minutes taken away off the clock thus far. Davison's going to stop. High angle shot. Had to get it over the outstretched arms of Lehrman. There's going to be a jump ball between Stoller and Lehrman. Inbound to Jeremy Davison. Here's Stoller. Going to take it to the nice right hand off the glass. And a great take to the hoop there by Luke Stoller. He's got 8. Underneath to Lehrman. Lehrman gets to the rack. Not a lot you can do if you're Kuhan. Kuhan, 6'1" against 6'9". He put the body on him, but Lehrman able to go over the top. And they're going to call a foul on Houlihan. His second. Team's second as well. Stoller far side of the court. Going to let Leo get into their offense. Back out top to Jeremy Davison. spin pass underneath the Parker James. And that was knocked. I believe that was kicked. I must have missed a bucket there. We got it tied up at 27. Inbound to Stoller. Luke Stoller guarded by Houlihan. Houlihan with a couple of fouls. And that one goes out of bounds to the Saints. Possession arrow also favors Bishop Dwenger. Houlihan over to Kachansky on the right wing. Baseline drive and a nice shot there by Smithy. Hayden Smithy has himself 4 points, and the Saints have the first lead in a while, if not the game for them. It's been a lot of Leo Lions so far. As Jeremy Davison loses the ball on the one end and come back down this end, the north end of the court, and there's going to be a foul on Luke Stoller. Put Smithy at the line. He knocks down the first. Dwenger has hit some free throws so far. They're getting 8 of 9 in the first half, and they're doing pretty darn well in the second half as we speak. So 31-27 now is the score. Favor the Bishop Dwenger Saints. Thanks again for joining me, folks. Steve Roberts out here by myself. Cole Wheeland, if you're watching, hope you start feeling better, my friend. Stays a little under the weather there as Stoller looking for some help. Out to Lane Reed. He's going to drive and kick over. And no foul called as Reed goes to the deck. And Kachansky, that looked like it was inside the hoop. But a nice follow dunk that time by Lehrman. So Leo fans wanting the basket interference, as it appeared that the layup there by Kachansky was still in the rim, inside the cylinder. Nice follow dunk there by Lehrman. Regardless, it's a 33-27 ball game. We got 3:36 left in the third quarter. So a pass by Blake Davidson to Parker James. James was fouled. And that foul is on Smithy. That's just his first. Third team foul for the Bishop Dwenger Saints. 33-27 is the score. Leo needs to put some points on the board right here as the inbound pass to Jeremy Davison swings over to Reed. Reed for three. Got his legs under it this time. And I say that because he was shooting them in the warm-ups and not hitting a whole lot of them, but he did a great job of release rotation, a splash. And Leo needs a hold right here. Kachansky. Now Brendan Lytle, number 14, in for Houlihan. Also number 3, David McComb, in for the Saints. And Lytle's going to take a three, and he knocks one down. So lead back to 6 for the Dwenger Saints. And a timeout, Leo. We're also going to take a timeout after a word from Peyton's Northern.
Peyton's Northern, a Kroger company, is now hiring. At Peyton's, you'll get a job with career advancement opportunities, employee discounts, and educational assistance. A successful applicant will need to be 18 years of age, have the ability to work weekends, holidays, and overtime, can operate motorized equipment, complete strength and endurance testing, pass a pre-employment and background screens, work 10-hour shifts, and lift 55 pounds. At Peyton's, we offer matching 401k retirement savings, paid incentive days, personal and vacation days. To apply for this opportunity online at jobs.kroger.com. Click on Logistics and Distribution Jobs and search for Bluffton. For questions, call Peyton Staffing Center at 260-827-2108 or 2109. That's jobs.kroger.com.
All right, jobs.kroger.com. Get yourself employed, folks. If you need a job, you heard it. Peyton's Northern. Picking it back up after a couple of threes. Lead was cut to 3, now back up to 3 after the 3 by Lytle. Here's Stoller. He hangs and tries to hit. Dwenger, gentlemen, was just talking at the timeout like the refs aren't sure what they want to call either way. As Stoller took it to the rack that time, Lehrman looked like he had a pretty clean block. He asked me, he said, what do you see that time? I said, I don't see anything, really. But Stoller at the line for the second of 2, and he converts. Now just a 4-point ball game. You got 2:26 left in the third quarter. Counting it down, 36-32. As you can see, brought to you by the University of St. Francis. Go Cougs. 2-time NAIA National Football Champions of the American footballs. Shot off the mark, rebounded by Jeremy Davison that time. Pass up to Blake Davison on the outside wing. He shots off. Parker James tried for the rebound, tipped out of there, and regained by Matt Kochanski for the Bishop Dwenger Saints. And a foul underneath by Parker James, and that is James's third. Committed a foul against Lehrman. Smithy underneath. Gets his own rebound, blocked that time. Nice job by Stoller to get his hand up. And Stoller's got himself a bloody nose, looks like. Quick line change is going to be number 32, Chase Bates, in there for the Leo Lions. Pick the action back up. Here's Blake Davison over to Jeremy Davison on the far wing. Davison looked to create a space, drive out, passed it out. Nice steal back by Davison. So Jeremy had the right idea. He was going to drive it in, kick it back out to Blake. And a nice defensive effort there by Lytle to cause some trouble. Here's Parker James up and under. Shot was no good. Tried to get his own rebound back and was unable. So 4-point Dwenger lead, and we have a minute and 2 and counting. Hayden Smithy brings it up over to Lytle. Back to Smithy. Top of the free throw line to the key-ish. Look for an entry pass underneath. Here's Reith. Reith looking to drop step. And Lehrman had the ball. Tried to dunk one and got hung up by the rim that time. Apparently went off one of the Leo Lions. Dwenger's going to maintain possession. Here's Smithy. 37 seconds left, third quarter. Out top to Lytle. 25 seconds and counting. You'd think Dwenger would probably hold for the last shot. Smithy. Gonna back it out. They might. Now it looks like they are going to hold for the last shot here. Calling for some help. Found the double team by. He hangs and hits on the wing. Nice shot. Back the other way. And a 3-ball, so a 7-point advantage. After the 3 on the wing there. A nice job there by Brendan Lytle. And the fourth quarter is about to start up after a word from our sponsors.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctors, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy, and IPT accepts all insurance coverage. With extended hours, we are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offer same-day appointments. We have 17 conveniently located clinics with 7 in Fort Wayne and 1 each in Angola, Auburn, Bluffton, Columbia City, Goshen, Huntington, Kendallville, New Haven, and Warsaw. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. We will get you back to work, play, and life. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
All right, fourth quarter action about to get going here in Leo, Indiana. 7-point deficit for the Lions against the visiting Bishop Dwenger Saints. Kochanski, Matt Kochanski, number 4 for the Saints, kind of runs the show on the offensive side. And Lehrman slipped underneath. Lane Reed kind of went down a little bit, unable to defend. And it's a 9-point lead for Dwenger. And a nice take to the rack that time by Lane Reed. So I wonder that could be one of the things that that Coach Cogdale obviously made a decision to do at halftime, was to switch up and have Reed guard the big man down below. And Reed was standing there and that time found himself a foul. Now that's Lane Reed's third. Substitution for the Lions. Stoller in for Blake Davison. But they're putting Lane Reed on the big man underneath the 6'9" Lehrman. And a nice 3-ball by Hayden Smithy. And Dwenger has found themselves shooters here in the second half. Now have a 10-point lead. Lane Reed for 3. Got it! So he counters it back down by 7. 3-ball this time. And it was good, trust me. Even though I didn't really get the camera on it, that was Brendan Lytle. He can obviously shoot the rock. 3-ball that time. Stoller. Here's Chase Bates. Kuhan for 3. We just got ourselves a battle of 3-pointers, folks. So a minute and a half in, and it's a 3-fest. Dare I say 3 for all? I probably shouldn't. I'm sure if my brother-in-law Gabe is listening, he's laughing his face off and scratching his head. Anyway, Marco's Pizza coming at you.
What will you find at Marco's Pizza in Leo? Dough made fresh every day, along with sauces and blended cheeses that are the foundation for robust meats and the freshest vegetables for authentic Italian pizza you can taste. Marco's Pizza, locally owned and operated for 12 years. They offer dine-in, delivery, or carry-out. But not only for pizza, they have subs, wings, salads, and more. Call 627-2227 or order online at marcos.com. That's 627-2227. Marco's Pizza in Leo. Authentic Italian pizza you can taste.
All right, thank you, Marco's Pizza. Rest of our great sponsors. We got 6.5 minutes of action left here in regulation. Here's Lytle. Inbounds in and out. Was kind of thinking that we might see a full court press from Leo. They haven't done that all game. When they do, they really put teams on their heels and give themselves some opportunities. Here's Lehrman underneath, and that pass was kind of mishandled or something or other, but nonetheless, Leo has the ball. Lane Reed going to shoot a three and didn't get any of that one, a little bit short. Stoller comes away with a loose ball underneath to Reed, and he cuts to the lane, to the basket, and Lane's got himself a two-pointer for a 5-point lead now, down to by Bishop Dwenger Saints. I can't even talk, folks. Here is Kachansky. Matt Kachansky drives left against Blake Davison. Kick back out to Smithy. Smithy's knocked down a three. He's going to take it to the hoop. Lost the handle. He's going to maintain possession. It is Dwenger off the Leo Lions. Now we're down to 5:31 left here in regulation. 47-42 is the score, as you can see. University of St. Francis scoreboard. Lehrman. Big man Lucas Lehrman, guarded by Lane Reed now. One of the more physical bodies for the Lions. Probably the most physical Leo has. And an easy take to the hoop there by Lytle. Excuse me, that was Kachansky on the board, or on the bucket, rather. 49-42 is the score. Little body there, no call. Jeremy Davison hits the three. He's got 17 now. The last time this happened, Lytle, the guy with the ball, popped a three and drilled it for the Saints. Not this time. Looking for position underneath. And Lane Reed is getting a workout underneath there by Lehrman. And that shot by Kachansky is off the mark. And that's going to be an over the back. As Lane Reed appeared to have position. And it's just kind of a tough call because the guy is 6'9" versus 6'4". He's getting to the ball before Lane Reed is, and the position was technically over the back. However, I'm not so sure that the foul was actually over the back, but nonetheless, the refs called it for that. And it's a 49-45 game. 4:27 left here in regulation as Leo trying to cut down the lead. Jeremy Davison on the baseline. Kicks it back out to Stoller. Stoller drives and swatted away that time by Lucas Lehrman. Nice block. Little revenge there for Lehrman. Swinging around. Oh, get the camera there. Sorry about that, folks. Lehrman out top. Smithy, and that's a travel. Did a juke move before he put the ball down. It's going to give Leo the ball. 4 minutes left. Lions down by 4. Here comes Jeremy Davison. Looking for a high screen from Reed. Not happening. Here's Stoller on the far side. Chase Bates, 32, with the ball. Sophomore. Over to Kuhan. Back to Davison. And that's going to be a foul that time on Brendan Lytle, number 14. Could be a pretty costly foul as the next foul puts the Leo Lions at the line in the bonus. That's foul number 6 on the Saints. Lytle, just his second, is going to stay in there and guard Blake Davison. Lane Reed, kick out to Kuhan. Kuhan for 3. Off the mark, no good. Stoller tried to tip it to himself. Couldn't. And Kachansky comes away with it. Here's Lucas Lehrman, the big man, 6'9" out top. Not sure what to do with that. Here's Kachansky. And a timeout called by a seemingly frustrated Matt Kostoff. We'll take a quick timeout as well. Not sure if that's a full or a... Looks like a full. Nonetheless, we're going to thank Indiana Physical Therapy, celebrating 29 years in business. They are the choice for your physical therapy. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. They can see you the same day you call. They take all kinds of insurances. Give them a call to verify things and stuff. 260-209-2464. or go on the interwebs at indianapt.com, INDIANAPT.com. Also, Grable Insurance, one of the Diamond, Platinum, Triple Gold sponsors for the Voice Sports Network and AllenCountyVoice.com. They want to provide you with the protection from the unfortunate things that can and often do happen. Visit Ray Gage or Arnie Myers at their office on Pony Express Run in Leo to get the best coverage you can afford. Again, Grable Insurance, thank you. 3 minutes and 5 seconds left here in regulation. 49-45 is the score. It's going to be Bishop Dwenger ball underneath their own basket. And they're going to Lehrman, and he got around Lane Reed, and that's a two-point little bucket there. 6-point ball game now. Blake Davison takes it up for the Leo Lions. Stoller on the far side. Here's Kuhan back up top to Stoller. He's going to kick it over to Reed. Reed thought about it. Goes baseline. Gets the kick over to Davison. Leo usually connects on that type of play, either getting a shot off the three or the cross-court pass back. However, the Saints defense is on it. Here's a three off the mark by Lane Reed, and a flying Blake Davison for the rebound. Almost had the tip, but as he was going for the tip, he was fouled. So he's going to get a trip to line for a couple. And Davison knocks down the first. One more cuts it back to a 4-point lead. Dwenger's been stingy on the offensive side, not giving up a whole lot. You'd think that Coach Kerry Cogdill is going to put the full court press on at some point in time. Looks like they're staying around for it. And they have a wide open, didn't get the camera on him, a wide open man underneath, and that was John Henry Reith. Late to the party was Kuhan, and he committed the foul. So John Henry, a good free throw shooter so far tonight, knocks down the first. Second one's on the way, and it's off the mark. Rebound by Lane Reed. 5-point ball game for for Dwenger, rather. 52-47. One of these days I'll get it right. Stoller in the corner leaves that one short. And the steal, which was gained by John Henry Reith as an errant pass, makes an errant pass himself. Looking for Lehrman on the fast break, and Lucas Lehrman wasn't paying attention for it. So Jeremy Davison with 1:51 and counting is going to take it up the court for Leo, down by 5. A lot of basketball to play. Lane Reed got his shot swatted that time. Nice job, the extension by Lucas Lehrman to come out and block the shot from Reed on the elbow. And Kachansky had it stolen. Here's a layup at the other end. A nice job that time by Luke Stoller. And a timeout. I don't know who called that timeout there, but, well, somebody called a timeout. We're just going to take everybody's timeouts away from them because I'm not sure how many anybody has anymore, as you can see on the screen. So, nonetheless, you can also see on your screen right now, Happy Valentine's Day. From us to you, from me to y'all, well, I guess that's it. So, 3-point ball game, minute 29. It's been a great game so far. A fairly low-scoring affair, but it seems like as the teams go back and forth, and we had a 3-point festival, there was probably 3 or 4 consecutive 3 balls hit by either team. And that was definitely fun to watch as the lead was as many as 10, now down to just 3. So Leo's done a fairly good job of coming back. And again, I haven't seen the full court trap press cover everybody, whatever you call that. by Coach Cogdell from Leo, but we'll see how that turns out as Mr. Brennan Lytle. Lytle's got himself 9 points. He's going to inbound the ball. And it looks like they are putting a few people on, and now they're just going to come up for one-on-one coverage. They call that man coverage in basketball. That pass almost stolen that time by Blake Davison, but he's going to get rung up for a foul. Sixth foul on Leo, just a first on the 4-4. 44, Blake Davison. Smithy's going to inbound. And they're going to call a foul, not a jump ball. Wow. A nice job of Kuhan there to get himself in position to knock the ball away. They both, 99 times out of 100, that's a jump ball. But a foul was called on this one, folks. And big man, good shooting free throw shooter, John Henry Reith is going to go to the line and probably knock down some free throws. Or I just jinxed him on purpose, and no over-the-back call as Lehrman goes up. Not trying to sound biased, folks. Apologies, but some questionable calls here, and we've been talking about the gentleman to my right here, Dwenger Saints fan. It seems like the referees are calling what they want when they want, which I guess is what makes them referees, right? Not me and you. Nonetheless, here's Smithy. And that is a travel call, and I totally missed it on the camera shot there. So both teams 7 fouls. Here's the game set. 56.2 seconds left. Leo ball. I'll try to keep the camera focused on the action. Apologies for that. Here is Jeremy Davison. Again, both teams in the bonus. 7 fouls each. Leo down 3. 49 seconds. Davison with a 3 ball. Off the mark. No good. Rebound by Lytle. Here's Kachansky. And a timeout as Kachansky was having a difficult time handling that for aforementioned Leo press. And it's going to be a timeout called by Coach Kostoff and the Bishop Dwenger Saints. Just want to let you know the broadcast you are watching and listening to is brought to you in part by L&S Alignments. For honest and reliable auto repair and superior service, visit L&S Alignment. They service all parts for all vehicles. Located on Hartsel Road in New Haven, where quality isn't expensive, it's priceless. And by Marco's Pizza. For authentic Italian pizza you can taste. Literally, you can taste it in your mouth, folks. Visit in Leo, dine in or carry out. Place your order today at marcos.com. That's marcos.com. Or dial 260-227. Check that. 260-627-2227. Pick it back up here. It is going to be Bishop Dwenger ball. 37 seconds left here in regulation. Leo, 49. Bishop Dwenger, 52. And now they're able to get it in. And that pass is too much to handle for Lehrman. And Leo's going to get the ball back. So it's a nice formation there, a little picket fence. They had a guy squeak out of there and get down and open. I can't imagine that's what Coach Kostoff drew up out of the timeout there from the Saints. So just 3.1 seconds off the clock for that turnover. Leo's got the ball down 3, 33.9 left, and a timeout is called by Coach Cogdell. And we got ourselves a little ball game, folks. Appreciate you joining me if you are joining me live. And if you're rewatching on YouTube, on the broadcast here on the Voice Sports Network page, make sure you subscribe and like and follow and all the other adjectives that involve social media. Do all of them. VoiceSportsNetwork.com, AllenCountyVoice.com. If you like me, you can like me. I'm on Facebook. I'm old, so I don't have anything else. Just Facebook, no Twitter, Instagram. Maybe one day I'll be like the cool kids and get that stuff. Nonetheless, the University of St. Francis is bringing you the scoreboard. You can see fourth quarter there. Known for quality academic options and dedicated professors, you'll discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. See for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Go to sf.edu. It's sf.edu. See what they have to offer. 30 seconds and counting. 3-point ball game. Jeremy Davison with the ball, 52-49. Far side to Blake Davison. He's going to take it underneath to Reed. Reed had the ball knocked away. No foul called. And there was no foul. It was a clean block. I'm not sure I had that in the sight. Nice defensive effort there by Dwenger. And a made free throw here. As we bring it back to the other end, a made free throw here by David McComb. Could make it a two-possession ball game otherwise. Leo can possibly get the rebound. That looks strong, and it is. Here's Lane Reed. 15 seconds. Davison. Over to Reed. Here's Stoller in the corner. 5 seconds. And a turnover. Wasn't waiting for it. A cutting Blake Davison was not looking for the pass. And Stoller tried to go underneath, and it was stolen away. Stolen away by Lucas Lehrman, who has had a great game. And now he is going to go to the line, a smooth shooting 6'9" senior. This one could all but seal the deal. He can knock it down, and it's good. 53-49. 1.6 seconds left, folks. Second one is good as well. And Davison hoists one and drilled it for three. The bucket is good, so those two free throws did it. Jeremy Davison now with 20 points and a 54-52 score is the final here from Leo. So an eventful game nonetheless. Be back after a couple words and wrap this thing up. VoiceSportsNetwork.com.
Peyton's Northern, a Kroger company, is now hiring. At Peyton's, you'll get a job with career advancement opportunities, employee discounts, and educational assistance. A successful applicant will need to be 18 years of age, have the ability to work weekends, holidays, and overtime, can operate motorized equipment, complete strength and endurance testing, pass a pre-employment and background screens, work 10-hour shifts, and lift 55 pounds. At Peyton's, we offer matching 401k retirement savings, paid incentive days, personal and vacation days. To apply for this opportunity online at jobs.kroger.com. Click on Logistics and Distribution Jobs and search for Bluffton. For questions, call Peyton Staffing Center at 260-827-2108 or 2109. That's jobs.kroger.com.
Okay, folks, welcome back. That was a bit of a kind of speechless. It was a bit of a tough game there, obviously, for the Leo Lions. Had their hands full. The player of the game brought to you by the University of St. Francis. It's tough to tell between the two teams, but looking at both of them, you got to give you could call Jeremy Davison with 20 points. Lane Reed came in with 12. Stoller had 12. But a better overall effort, if you ask me, and a real key to the game for the Bishop Dwenger Saints, who remained victorious, or who were victorious tonight even after the 3-point bomb from three-quarter court by Jeremy Davison. Finished a 54-52 final score, as you can see there. Player of the game looks to me like Lucas Lehrman, the big 6'9" senior. He was 6 out of 6 from the line. He was 5 out of 7 from the field, had 16 points, 9 boards, and 5 blocks. Yeah, 5 block shots there. So a solid line, a great line. And the thing that stands out to me, folks, and it really keeps a team in it, is offensive rebounds. Dwenger had 11 offensive rebounds compared to just 7 for the Lions, and 6 of those 11 rebounds were from Lucas Lehrman. So congratulations, Mr. Lehrman. You are the University of St. Francis Player of the Game and helped the Bishop Dwenger Saints to victory. So I'll be back at it again on, I'm going to say, Friday. And I'm right. We're going to have another hot one here for you, folks. So see you Friday. Tune in 7:30. VoiceSportsNetwork.com, AllenCountyVoice.com. Steve Roberts signing off. And good evening.